which is not the method for drawing the arc in AutoCAD. Well picked. 1 point is the correct answer. Engineers dash everything in the engineering notebook. Sharp thinking. Record and date is the right choice.
What angle do you use to draw an isometric drawing?
Exactly. 30 degrees makes sense and it is right choice.
Which of the following is not the use of drawing term?
Correct response. Painting a leaning line is the most accurate answer. Engineering drawings are divided into what categories? Smart move. 2 is an accurate answer. What does a 2D drawing view provide information about? You got it. Your choice length and width is right. A circle will appear on an isometric drawing as a dash. Clear logic. Your choice ellipse is sound and 100% true. What are break lines used for in engineering drawings? Nice work. You chose to indicate breaks in material, and it is correct. How big should a border be in an engineering drawing? Well done. 10 is the right choice.
Engineering drawing is dash language of the engineers.
Strong choice. All of the above is the right answer. What are the steps in the engineering design process? Great thinking. Ask, imagine, plan, create, improve is the right choice. Dimensions are used in engineering drawings for dash. Smart pick. Displays the size of the drawing object is the correct choice. Which type of the line particular to section drawing? Right again. Cutting plain lines extra leads is a valid answer. What equipment is used to form engineering drawings? Excellent. Set geometry is a brilliant choice. What does the symbol R mean in a technical drawing? On track. Radius is the correct answer. The following are types of pictorial drawing except. Excellent choice. Spherical drawing is the right answer. Why is there a dotted line in engineering drawings? Perfect. To indicate a protected or invisible part is the correct choice. How many battens will be there for a drawing board? Good thinking. 2 is the right answer. Which device is used to measure angle in a drawing? Valid point. Compass is true. What is the symbol of the coil in electric drawing? Good job. Your answer, a helical line, works well here. Polar coordinates are used mostly for drawing dash. Nice selection. Angled line is the correct and valid answer. What pencil should be used in drawing border line? Correct. His is the right answer. Which of the following is not a drawing instrument? You're right. Screwdriver is the correct answer. The person who has created the drawing is called Well reasoned. Draftsperson is the correct choice. What is the name of the below shown drawing tool? Bravo! Triangle is the answer. Engineering drawings are used in industry to dash. Right choice. Communicate part information and details is the best answer. Which of the following is not a pictorial drawing? Great job. Multi-view, multiple view is the accurate answer.
What is the purpose of hidden lines in a drawing? Nicely done. To indicate the position of features is a solid answer.
How are engineering drawing symbols standardized?
Solid response. By organizations such as ISO and ASM is a valid choice.
Below are engineering drawing instruments except. You chose T-joint, and it is correct. What does the title block not typically include? You're right. Date of the revision is the correct answer. Engineering standards followed by which standard? Good job. Your answer P46 works well here. What is the purpose of a protractor in drawing?
Clear logic. Your choice to measure angles is sound and 100% true.
The type of drawing line is the most thick.
Good thinking. Outline line is the right answer. Edit sheet format is a command for what to do. Smart move. Create title block is an accurate answer.
What is the definition of an isometric drawing?
Nicely done. A drawing with 3 dimensions is a solid answer. Lines used in technical drawing are defined by.
Correct response. Their width and their nature is the most accurate answer.
What is an engineering drawing also known as? Exactly. Blueprint makes sense, and it is right choice. State one important of technical drawing.
Great thinking. Show more detail and more accuracy is the right choice.
What views are shown in an isometric drawing? You chose front, top, right,
And it is correct.
match following equipment below, drawing board. On track. Set drawing paper during drawing is the correct answer. What does the British Standard BS 8888 cover? You got it? Your choice engineering drawings and technical product documentation is right. Which tool is best used to divide 2 lines? Sharp thinking. The drawing and the adjustable is the right choice. Sharp drawing is supplied in the form of dash. Nice work. You chose orthographic and it is correct. What are the features of the drawing number?
Right again. The number of drawings is a valid answer.
What is the same as 60 degrees in a drawing?
Valid point. 300 degrees is true.
What is the best way of drawing a rectangle? Excellent choice. Using the rectangle command is the right answer. The purpose of a section reference arrows is. Well picked. To indicate the direction of the section view is the correct answer.
Most commonly used type of paper for drawing. Bravo, isometric is the answer.
When can you set the height of your text? Great job. When you are starting the text command is the accurate answer. What tools can be used to measure angles? Excellent. Protractor is a brilliant choice. Match following equipment below T-square. Smart pick. Draw a horizontal line is the correct choice. Elliptical arch is usually painted using. Correct.
French arch is the right answer. Match following equipment below compass.
Right choice. Draw a circle is the best answer.
A3 drawing sheet size is -x meme.
Strong choice. 297x4 to an mm is the right answer.
How many layers should a drawing have?
Well done. As many as are needed is the right choice.
What is measures called in a drawing?
Perfect.
Measurement is the correct choice. The origin of a drawing is always at?
Nice selection. 0, 0 is the correct and valid answer.
What is meant by isometric painting?
Solid response. Three-dimensional painting is a valid choice.
What does the symbol or dia means? Well reasoned. Diameter is the correct choice.
Is an example of dash scale drawing. Smart move. Full scale is an accurate answer. Example for enlarged scale drawing.
Correct. Watch parts is the right answer.
Circles are usually drawn by using.
Strong choice. Drawing is the right answer.
Which is a form of drawing we use.
Well reasoned. All of the above is the correct choice. What is an orthographic painting? Solid response. Two-dimensional paintings is a valid choice.
Engineering drawing is a form of.
Sharp thinking. Communication is the right choice.
CAD is an abbreviation for dash.
Nice work. You chose computer-aided design and it is correct.
What is the engineering drawing?
Correct response. A picture of a drawing in graphic form is the most accurate answer. Largest size in drawing sheet. You got it. Your choice L is right.
When the drawing scale is 2/1.
Valid point. The drawing dimensions are twice bigger than reality is true. Engineering drawings include.
Right again.
All the above is a valid answer.
What is a technical drawing? On track. A detailed drawing with measurements is the correct answer. The size of a 4 drawing sheet. Nice selection. 2 next 297 is the correct and valid answer. A drafter helps in drawing.
Right choice. Parallel and perpendicular lines is the best answer.
What does CAD stand for?
Well picked. Computer-aided design is the correct answer. The construction line is.
Bravo! Lines used in the early stages of drawing work is the answer. Which is a 3D drawing?
Exactly. Asymmetric makes sense, and it is right choice. RAL depiction is.
Excellent choice. Pictorial drawing is the right answer.
Technical drawing is.
Smart pick. A graphical representation of objects and structures is the correct choice.
A plan view is. Good thinking. Looking over the top of a drawing is the right answer.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Well done. Contact Narayan Changder is the right choice.